Good afternoon. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. That sax is just cooking. We got our guy. And now we need to make eyes. So here, let's add a mesh, UV sphere. Let's rotate this on the Y by 90. Okay, let's start making some vertex groups here. So this group's gonna be called, it's called the pupil, right? This is called the iris. And then the rest of it is called the sclera. So now we're gonna just assign some quick materials here. Okay, so pupil, let's go to material. Let's add another material. I think if we do the steel or maybe the camera, assign. Yeah, that's nice and like reflective like that. We need to add one more. Here, now we have some nice cell shading on our eye. Okay, now let's go back to the iris. We definitely need to do a color ramp, and we're gonna need to do. We're obviously gonna need a coordinate, texture coordinate, and we're gonna need a mapping node because we're gonna have to like manipulate it. That's a start. That's a start. Let's see here. Okay, so we go to Voronoi texture. I feel like the edge of this would be like a dark, and then it brightens up. So let's do like green, I guess. We can do like a green. We're getting there. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Okay, let's rotate this along the Y by 90. There we go. Hit Shift A, lattice deform selected. And now when I move that, it'll keep it within the deform. Okay, that's cool. Yep. I might have to set the texture to the UV instead of the object. And then we can go to UV editor. UV, project from view. Aha. Okay. That's cool. Okay, and then can I repeat it? So I have one ring, or like I have this, not rings, but we're trying to add like these little bands. And I just need it to repeat. Yes, the wave texture, that's what it was. So you run the gradient through this. I think we can bypass this mix. We can run the color straight into the vector. I think that's all we need. Yeah, we don't need the mix guy. Yes, and then if I want them to be thicker, there we go. Cool. And then I can distort it. Yes! I figured it out. That's perfect. Oh, that's awesome. Convert to mesh. Extrude scale. Okay, we don't have a skin material yet, so let's make one. Although the skin should be kind of like a dead skin, almost like a blue, like a pale blue skin or something like that. There we go. That looks really cool. We're nailing the creepiness. Okay, so I need this to be the origin right here. Set origin to 3D cursor. There we go. Something creepy like that. We need the eyelid to have like a fold in it. So let's see if we can do a trick here. Let's bevel this like this. Okay, we need to make some eyelashes to this thing. And then let's just extrude straight out like that. Let's do a wave texture. The eyelashes are kind of dopey, but I kind of like them. And now we need to have some sort of blink. We need to have a blink, I think. We could try to rig it, or we could do shape keys. I'm thinking shape keys would probably be easier to do. Add a vertex group, and we're going to call it eyelid. And we're going to call this shape key open, and then key 2 is going to say closed. And now, if I rotate like that, that almost worked. It's a little bit janked. Okay, that almost works. I don't want it to face through the eye right here. So what we're gonna have to do is, I think we're gonna have to turn on our influence here. Turn on influence, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. There we go. There, now it's not touching the eye. Shape keys is really nice for things like this where you don't want to rig it. And now let's go to our graph editor here. And then boom, like that. Click. I feel like that's fairly realistic in the timing. You know, fast eyes can move. We got to make the movements really rapid like that. Ooh, and I kind of want to give them all like a little bit of a shake, like a little bit of like a nervousness. So if I go here and I say modifiers and we're gonna add noise, I love noise modifier. It's like the cheapest go-to. Okay, the strength can come down. Just I want it to be so subtle. Yeah, something like that. That's good and subtle to me. So we have it looking here, and it's like, huh? I love animation. That's cool. Crazy eyes. Let's just, there. Okay, that's the way around it. Perfect. Okay, that way I can have my noise modifier, and then it'll just keep going. There, yep, there it goes. Cool. That's perfect. Okay, great. I knew I could do it. I was like, there's definitely a way to do it. Okay, alright, I think we have our eye completely built. So now we can... I need to make like a dome around our guy. Hang on. Add a mesh, a UV sphere, blow it up. Woo! Okay, yeah, okay. I need to flip the normals. I need the normals to be on the inside. So we're going to see face orientation, like that, yeah. And then I'm gonna hit Alt-N and say flip. There we go. And now the back face is on the actual outside, whereas this is on the inside. So there we go. And then we're going to go like this and just delete all these vertices. We open this up like this, and I want to go like this. And then we're gonna go like this, because then we'll be able to travel through it. And think about like a tunnel full of these eyes. Like it's gonna be crazy. So all right, now we need to go to our modifiers. We're gonna add a geometry node. Geometry node, new eyes. Distribute on faces. There we go. Okay, and then we also need to add a join geometry node. We're gonna run it through here, run this through here, and then run the geometry through there. There we go. All right, and then we need to add instances on points. Okay, and then we need a collection info, and the collection is going to be our eye referent. Instances plugs into the instance right here. Oh, there we go. There. I just plug in the rotation to the rotation. Duh. Okay, and then I think we can manually adjust the rotation from here. So, okay, and then we can just randomize. Yeah, this is starting to look pretty creepy. We are creepmaxing. I think that might be enough. Oh my gosh, look at how creepy that is. Dude. Oh, it's so creepy. And then let's add a light, a point light. Let's maximize the power and the exposure. Let's make it red. And then let's go to our shaders. And let's go to emission. And let's see if we can turn that... There we go. Doesn't that look cool? It looks so creepy. It looks like something out of a nightmare. But we just need to get them to be separate, because if I hit play, you can see that they're all moving collectively at the same time, and they all blink collectively at the same time like that. I want them all to be separate, right? Okay, and then we need to go to our blink animation. Go to our graph editor here. Yeah. And we're just gonna offset each of these. Okay, do these feel individual now? Yeah. There we go. Okay, now they're each in their own collection. So now what I think I need to do is I think I'm gonna have to like duplicate all of these a ton. And we're gonna do a bunch of join geometries. So let's see here. I think I do like them smaller. It's just crazy looking. This is so crazy. Maybe we can do a area light. Hang on. Let's do an area light. Let's say area. Crazy. This is crazy. Okay, let's get him to swipe. Let's get him to swipe his thumb. This is so absurd. Tap. I think I need to be done. Tomorrow I want to add some like maybe rose petals and like flowers or something possibly. But tomorrow will be finishing touches and camera setups and things like that. If we can manage to do it. We'll see. We'll see if we can have the time. But yeah, I'm very happy with the progress made today. Like that's a really cool shot, right? He's busy swiping and there's this tunnel of eyes like looking up down at him. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty sick. Good work, everyone. Good work. See you later.